no snow. So it is predicted to snow in about 4 hours. So we're gonna go to the store, run some errands, and get back before it happens. We're not driving in it, nope. Welcome back to the channel, me and Carter. It's happening again. So in the last video, this was happening, okay? Check out the last video, I'll link it up here. We had issues with this truck in the snow, and it wasn't what you thought. I did say that it was two-wheel drive, but that wasn't the issue because I didn't drive the truck. The issue was my windshield. Now, if you haven't seen the last video, go check it out. I'm gonna link it up here. In the last video, this was happening. It was freezing cold. I turned on my defrost, and my windshield cracked. Now, it's not gonna happen to you, don't worry about it, unless you have nicks in your window. I had 2 nicks in my window, and it just cracked with the defrost. So my issue was I can't turn my defrost on or the windshield's gonna crack even further. So I asked you guys for advice. Big shout out to you guys, the Motivation crew. Big shout out to you guys, because y'all gave me some great advice, and it was actually advice that I should have known, or actually did know. Trust me, I already knew it because I had done it before. And you guys had unanimously had one solution: cover your windshield. Duh. So it is picking up, but I don't think we're gonna get that much. That's what they were saying on the news. We're not gonna get that much. Most of the snow is oddly under Atlanta, so it's actually on the Gulf Coast and going towards like Savannah and Charleston and the whole Gulf. It's weird. Like, how does the snow go further south than this? So they're down there doing their thing. Hopefully everybody's staying safe down there. Stay safe, all right? My wife is out of town right now, so this is the only vehicle we have to drive if the kids have to go to school tomorrow. And like I said, it's not gonna be that much snow, but yeah, it's gonna be frozen in a matter of probably about 20 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip the truck around, and then we're gonna find something to cover the windshield with. Once again, everybody's favorite, cold starch. This is an old rug that we got from IKEA. I can't remember what we used it for, but the last time this happened, I do remember covering my windshield. It was on my Nissan Altima. And I did cover the windshield with this, and it worked. So let's do that. Also, windshield wipers. I remember, I hear you guys. Boom. All right, so we're out playing in what's a little bit of snow we got this time. I think it's already over. It already stopped. So yeah, most of the snow is just south of us. So we got a little dusting, if you will. Not bad at all.
You can't find me. 1, 2.
Now, before we fully jump into the topic of today's video, I want to give a big shout out to the sponsor of today's video, which is the one, the only, Movo Photo. Let's walk up here to our sticker board right there. Movo Creators Warning. Now, Movo Photo has been a partner of the Me and Carky's channel for like 1.5 years now, and they sent over this. This is the iVlogger Pro Kit from Movo Photo, complete smartphone video kit for iPhone. Now, we're not gonna open this in today's video, but I did want to show it to you guys. And I also want to show you guys my current setup. This is my current setup. It's just an iPhone 15 as the Movo Photo smartphone holder. You see Movo right there. Now, this was the original iVlogger kit from Movo Photo, and actually broke the top part that actually holds the phone. So this is actually a replacement that I also got from Movo Photo. So they sell all types of equipment for anybody who wants to be a vlogger, content creator, or anything of that sort, or anybody just wants that just wants a nice setup for their phone. So you don't have to go out and buy an expensive camera. You can just buy this as your setup. Now, as you see, it has levels on it there. So if you want to film that way, you have a level there. You have a level there at the top. It also has attachments right there at the top for you to add all kinds of stuff. You can add lights, you can add microphones, you can add all kind of stuff. And at the bottom, if you look here, I can't do it with one hand. Look here at the bottom, this also doubles as a tripod. Look at that. Look how perfect that is. Look how perfect that is and how easy that is to use. As you see here, I'm vlogging with my old phone, so because I use this phone as a actual vlogging camera. Now you can also, if you adjust here on the back, you can also unscrew that and you can spin the phone like that if you want to film vertically. So anything you need to film, no matter what direction, no matter how you need to do it, boom. And it has levels on it so that you can level out all your shots, all your frames. So it's absolutely perfect. Like I said, I've been using this setup for a year and a half and I've had no issues with it whatsoever. So if you want to check out this type of setup or you need anything for content creators, now this is just not for iPhones, it's for Androids, for pretty much anything. They also have attachments for actual cameras. So check out the link in the description below. Movo Photo, creators want it. All right, so back to the tips that you guys gave me in the last video. Now, some of you guys are really relentless in the comment section of the last video. And I did ask for this. I did ask for tips. Some of y'all just went a little overboard. All right, you incompetent Southerners just don't know how to drive in snow. One guy said, "Oh, it's not the truck, it's you. You don't know how to do." And you know, and he's right to a point. Okay, I don't know how to drive in snow, but that's why I asked you guys for tips. Now, if you look around, I still have this on the truck, and it's going to stay on the truck all day because I don't have to go anywhere. They canceled school again today, even though there's not a lick of ice or snow anywhere in this area. Now, certain areas of Atlanta did get hit a lot harder. So you guys stay safe. Shout out to you guys, especially those on the east side of DeKalb County. A lot of those people were stranded on the side of the road. So let's get into those tips, and that's why we're talking about tips. So tip number one, something we talked about earlier, windshield wipers. Put your windshield wipers up like this so that what happened to me doesn't happen to you and it doesn't get stuck in the ice and break off. Now, somebody else told me that it happened to them as well, and he lives up north. He said it happened to them and it actually pulled out the entire arm. I don't want that to happen to me because that's a lot of work. And that's what he was saying. He said it was a pain to get back in, but he got it fixed. So it's not something you want to happen. All right, so do this if we're predicted to have snow and ice, put your windshield wipers up and you should be fine, okay? Tip number two is right here. And this is something you guys said, like we talked about this earlier, something you guys said, cover your windshield, all right? If you have issues, just cover your windshield, okay? Because this will prevent you from having to get ice off your windshield, prevent this whole windshield wiper thing from happening. Yeah, so it's common sense, you would think, but I just didn't think about it. So cover your windshield. As you see, I used the old rug that we had in the garage that we don't use for anything else but working out on. So there you go. Like I said, I'm gonna leave that there because it's supposed to be icing in tonight, so we're gonna leave it there. Tip number three is actually for me. If you have a nick in your windshield, either have it treated or get a new windshield. Like you saw in the last video, if you didn't see the last video, I'm gonna link it up here. This is what happened to me. I had 2 nicks in my windshield from a previous incident of rocks hitting my windshield, and ironically, it was by a red Dodge Charger. Anyway, that's my neighbor. Big shots to my neighbor. Basically the car went in front of me and kicked up 2 rocks and it hit my windshield. And last week when the snow came through, I turned on my defrost and it literally cracked my windshield, and the crack just went across my windshield. So take my advice, learn from what happened to me. If you have 2 nicks, if you have a nick in your windshield, have it treated. They'll put some little gel stuff in it so that they keep it from spreading and you'll be fine. If you already have a cracking windshield like I do, get it replaced, all right? Which is what we're gonna do probably in the next 1 or 2 videos whenever we can get the money up. Man, windshield prices are ridiculous. All right, tip number 4 was actually mentioned several times in the comment section, and it's one of those things that makes sense, but it wouldn't make sense unless somebody told you. Like you wouldn't have never thought of this. Put some weight in your truck bed. And he said this was primarily for 2-wheel drive trucks, but for all trucks. Yeah, for 4x4, still do it. He said it'll help with traction. Basically, put some weight in the back of your truck, and it will put weight on the back. So I say this. So basically what you do is you put weight in the back of your truck that and it will lower the back of the truck a little bit. It will put weight on the back of the truck so that the tires will get more traction in snow. And it makes sense in theory, but it's like I said, it's not something I would have ever thought about doing. So what I'm going to do, right, and I'm not sure what the weight is or what will help, but what I'm going to do is the next time this happens, the snow comes, which is scheduled to happen again really soon, I'm going to put, you can't see it from here, but I have my stock Wisdom tires right there on the other side of the T-Bird. I'm going to get my stock Wisdom tires and put it in the back of this truck. Now, when I got this set up, these are 33 12.5 all-terrains. When I got this set up, the stock tires were in the back on my way home, and it looked like the truck was almost squatted in the back. So that should do it, all right? Let me know. Put it in the comments and let me know if that would do it or not, or how much weight you actually put in the back of your truck. Let me know. Like I say, we're Southerners. We don't know. Now, that leads me right into tip number 5. Tip number 5 is about tires. Now, for me, it's a little confusing, but I'm just going off of what you guys said, all right? You guys are experts going off what you guys said, okay? Let me see if I can put this in the right words. Certain types of tires are good for snow. Certain types of tires are not good for snow. So basically what people were saying was to get winter tires. Now, I've never seen winter tires on a truck. I've seen them on SUVs. I've seen them on cars. I've never seen them on trucks. But like I say, I live in the South. I live in Atlanta. I've never seen winter tires at all, honestly, other than in pictures. So people were saying get winter tires on your truck, and that would literally get you through any type of terrain when it comes to snow. So what do you guys think? Put it in the comments below. Let me know. People also said all-season tires are good for snow, and all-terrain tires are good for snow. Now, when we talk about all-terrain tires, these are the Predator New Mutant all-terrains. I've had my issues with these tires, so I don't know how they would do. Like I said before, not really sure how they would do in snow. I kind of want to figure it out. But anyway, I was told that all-terrains are pretty good in snow. Now, what I was also told was that hybrid tires and mud tires are bad for snow. I don't know. Like I say, I would think that mud tires would be good in snow because they would kind of cut through snow. But then people were saying that once the snow gets packed in between the lugs, it literally makes them slick and they'll just keep spinning. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Let me know, because you guys are experts. I have no clue. I'm just going off of what people have said. So let me know. Tires. Now, when I show you guys the last tip that I have, this is, like I said, these tips are from you guys. When I show you guys this last tip, you're all going to talk about me. You're going to talk about me real bad. You're going to go tell your friends. They're going to talk about me. You're going to go tell your mom. She's going to talk about me. You're going to go tell your kids. They're going to talk about me. Everybody's going to talk about me. So don't mind my garage. We are cleaning up. That's also working. I'm also working on the garage build video, so that's what I'm doing, cleaning up. As I was cleaning up, I found this in my garage as I was cleaning up. About 4 years ago, my brother, or brother-in-law, well, I call him my brother bought me this about 4 years ago. Actually, it was longer than that, 5 years ago, because I was driving a Nissan Altima at the time. My brother bought me this, and it's literally been in my garage ever since. It's a windshield de-icer for windows and wipers. It also has a scraper on top. You guys in the comment section put in the last video talking about snow equipment, things that you need to have in your truck at all times when you're going through snow or you have any type of winter weather going on. And somebody mentioned this. That's not all. Follow me. As I was cleaning the garage, I also found this. Tire snow chain. This has been in my garage for a year. I remember when I bought this. My wife and I were planning a trip to Gatlinburg, and it was scheduled to snow. So I went and bought this because I didn't know how my truck was going to do. And we actually didn't go on that trip, so which is why you've never seen it, because I definitely would have posted it. But we never went. But these snow chains have been in here ever since. Yeah. Now, I know nothing about snow chains. I did look up a ton of videos before I bought them and trying to get tips on how to use them and what's the best situations and all that kind of stuff. Snow chains. Been in my garage for a whole year. Now, there are a couple other tips that you guys gave. Like, for example, if you're sliding in snow, turn the direction of the skid. People also said don't stomp on your brakes. Tap, 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 tap your brakes. I knew that one, okay? Which is good advice as well. People also said things like I was talking about things to keep in your truck. One guy told me he keeps salt in his truck, salt and sand mixtures in his truck, so that if he gets stuck, he can put that around the tires and he can get out. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, somebody said to keep a shovel. I can't remember who said this, but keep a shovel and a scraper in your truck. He said don't keep it in the bed of your truck. Keep it actually in the under the back seat, so you'd be easily accessible. If something happens, you can just reach back there and get it. You don't have to get out. Makes sense. I feel like I'm missing something. Rain-X. Somebody told me Rain-X is good for your windshield, which I also have in my garage. I'm tripping. Rain-X, they said put Rain-X on your windows. It'll help get some of that ice and snow off a little easier. So good tip as well. I know I'm missing something else, but I can't think of what it is. So for those who have any type of knowledge on driving through snow, surviving through a snowstorm, a blizzard, or anything of that nature, put it in the comments below. Let us all know. Help us all out. Like I say, certain parts of Atlanta got hit worse than my area of Atlanta. My area of Atlanta is actually pretty clean right now. But certain areas of Atlanta were really bad. People were stuck on the side of the freeway. I had friends who said they were walking home. They left their cars. It was bad. It was bad. All right. And just think about it. There's snow in areas that never get snow. Like Destin, Florida was covered in snow. Panama City covered in snow. Savannah. I got family out in Charleston, South Carolina. They're out there in the snow. So these are areas that never get snow. So put those tips in the comments below. Help us all out. Like I said, we don't know. You guys are the experts. And we do appreciate you guys' help, all right? I know we always battle north and south and all that, but we're all family. We're all help each other out. Y'all help us to snow. We'll help y'all. We'll help y'all in something. We don't know. We'll figure it out. So I want to thank you guys for putting your tips. The tips have definitely helped us out a whole lot. And I want everybody to keep in mind, if you live up north, realize that we never see snow in the south. Like one guy was saying in comments, he said, like, apologize for laughing at you so hard for not knowing how to drive through snow. But I forget that there are people in this country that have never seen snow. Something like that, he said. And that's the point of this video. Realize in the South, we never see snow, right? So when you see us acting all crazy or we're getting stuck in the snow or we're, whoa, look at that. That's why we act like that, because we've never seen snow. You know what? I think my truck could actually handle some snow, all right? And I kind of want to try it out. So thanks for watching another video on the Main Carcass channel. If you got anything out of this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. If you got any more tips, which I'm pretty sure you do, leave in the comments below. Let us know. Help us out. Obviously, we need it, all right? Now, if you're interested in vlogging and you're looking for a setup that you don't have to spend a lot of money on, check out the link in the description below. Big shout out to Movo for sponsoring today's video. Once again, they do sponsor the channel and they are awesome to deal with. So check them out. Tell them me and Carkeys sent you. Till next time, Motivation Crew, that's me, that's you. That's what we do. I'll see you next time. Now that I think about it, those snow chains probably would not have fit on these tires anyway. I'll see you.